Hey, what's up, It's your girl Shasta with Shasta Speaks. Y'all, it's been a crazy week in these Love and Marriage Huntsville streets, ain't it? Shh. I just want to dive into a few of the things that have come out this week, honey. As always, everything that I talk about on this channel are for entertainment purposes only. They are alleged. They are in my opinion only. Okay? So don't come for me. Because I'm not sinning for nobody. Okay. So, Lord, where do we start? Well, first, let's talk about Sonny and Moses. Y'all, I said in the previous video that the reason I didn't see it for Sonny and Moses is because I did not like the way that they were on this show playing with a very new marriage. And I still stand by that. And now this week we find out that Moses is indeed incarcerated for 11 months. Now let me tell you why I got a problem with this. Because to me, this was careless, and this could have been avoided. It's not like he was out there slanging. It ain't like he done took nobody out, assaulted nobody, nothing like that. This man is literally incarcerated for violating the conditions of his release, for traveling to Huntsville without permission. He was in a truck out of his jurisdiction, again, traveling without permission, changing his address and employer, and didn't notify them within the 10 days that he's required to notify them in, and opening up a credit card without permission. Like, you jeopardized your freedom for these things. And at the top of that, traveling to Huntsville, I said, I hope that he wasn't jeopardizing his freedom running his ass down there to Huntsville. And that's exactly what he did. Now, what I want to know is, did Sonny know the conditions of her husband's release? Did she know that he wasn't supposed to be on that road going to Huntsville? Did she know that he wasn't supposed to have a credit card and they had to notify people within 10 days when he was doing stuff? And if she didn't know, then that means you shouldn't have been running your ass down there to that courthouse marrying him in no 90 days, because it sounds like you didn't know everything you need to know about the man you were marrying. This is the problem that I have with them. While they was down there in Huntsville trying to get on TV and call themselves straightening out their name and this and that, and giving Destiny a storyline, because ultimately that's all you did, is you gave Destiny a storyline. You didn't give yourself a storyline. Because at this point, what happens? I know that the second part of the season is coming on, so anything that was already recorded during this season is going to air. But then what? Where does the Moses and Sonny storyline go from here? I don't think it goes anywhere. I don't think it goes anywhere, because Moses will be incarcerated. And so all you have done is allowed Destiny to have a storyline and submit herself in the cast again. Now, what her storyline looks like from here, who knows? But it don't even matter, because she's free and free to roam the country, do whatever she want to do, to create another storyline, whichever way she wants to. Sonny, your husband is incarcerated for some bullshit. You ought to feel crazy. You played with your marriage. You shot the dice and your ass done crapped out playing. I said it and I keep saying it. It was not an amount of money they was going to ever be able to give me to get on that show, to talk to the woman that my husband didn't choose. She could have said whatever she wanted to say. She could have spun whatever narrative she wanted to spin. Anything. We were not gonna be on that show. The first year of your marriage is supposed to be the honeymoon phase. And instead, y'all been out here battling. And now your husband locked up and you got to sit out here and hear the whispers. You going to hear the stuff that's right in your face, the I told you so's and all of that. We don't know if you're pregnant or not. And if you are, you're going to end up, if you are pregnant, we don't know, but if you end up pregnant, then you're going through that by yourself. What in the world? Was it worth it? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. And I'm not even trying to be mean about it, but I want to know, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Because I tell you what I think it wasn't. It wasn't. And now this man, and for whatever reason, I feel like he's an okay guy. I really feel like he's trying to do the right thing and get his life together. But I feel like he keeps making careless mistakes. And I don't care what nobody said. I just feel like this particular situation, I feel like this may have been more of a Sonny production than a Moses production. Because Moses knew he couldn't be coming on that show. That's why he wasn't at the reunion with what's her name? With Destiny. He knew. But did Sonny know? Did Sonny even ask? Or was she thinking he was just out here in off paper? Like, I'm just saying, either way that goes, it's fucked up. Because if you didn't know, you weren't asking the right questions, and that means you don't know who you married, sis. And that's careless on your part. And if you did know, it's careless on your part because you jeopardized your husband's freedom over some bullshit. I don't think it matters who or what it came about or who turned him in. At the end of the day, I'm a big believer in, can't nobody tell nothing on you if it ain't nothing to tell. So if somebody turned him in, this and this, they couldn't have turned him in if he was doing everything he was supposed to be doing. My thing is, shit, Sonny could have been on the show, and I would have been like, yeah, I'll be on the show, but my husband, when we need him, he got to Zoom in because he can't come here. That's a violation of his release. He can't come. But when we need him seen, we can Zoom him in. I can call him on the phone. I can do whatever. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like there could have been a way to work around that, because it ain't like they had all these scenes where he just had to be present. It don't make sense. But again, it goes right back to what I said, and that's exactly why y'all was playing with your damn marriage. Period, point blank. You was playing with your damn marriage. Now, the second part of that is there's a $25,000 lawsuit out here against Moses, allegedly, from a loan he secured back in November. Now, Sonny, are you going to be on the hook for that? That's before they got married, but still, like, girl, do you know who you married? What is going on? And then you out here windmilling for his ass. Going off on people, talking crazy, tricking people over there to your YouTube and different stuff, girl. Like I said, you done rolled them dice and your ass done crapped out. You quiet on YouTube, on these damn YouTube streets right now. And you quiet on your Instagram. You need to stay quiet for a minute, baby. Get yourself together. Figure out what your next move is going to be, because your next move need to be your best move. Because when you should have been quiet, you was out here running your mouth too much. And that's how you ended up with people trying to dig and find out shit. I would have been quiet as a church mouse pissing on cotton. had I known that nigga had got locked up. Y'all would have been like, wait a minute. Her whole social media is gone, baby. Nope. I would have did a whole damn David Copperfield disappearing act on y'all asses. Getting the fuck up out of Dodge. Soon as they clink that nigga, I would have been like, oh shit. I would have been shutting down social goddamn medias. Pack this shit up. Pack this shit up. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Just because maybe, you know what I'm saying, if you fade to the background, fade to black, you know, people, you know, because they weren't main characters anyway, so, you know what I'm saying, the few little episodes they might be in on this second half probably wouldn't have been enough to draw too much attention to where people would have been just looking for them on social media. Sonny played that shit all wrong. She was loud and wrong this whole time, and that shit done blew up in her damn face. And I feel bad for her, but at the same time, let this be a lesson, Sonny. Let this damn be a lesson. I don't know what's gonna happen. I wish you the best. I wish Moses the best. But let this be a lesson, because you did this all wrong. And sis, honestly, get your ass back behind the camera as it pertains to reality TV. Because this, I don't think this for you. I don't think this for you. And that ain't no shit, no shade, because it wouldn't be for me either. Okay? I would never want to be on reality TV. Because I know people like me would be talking about it. Being nosy and trying to figure out what's really going on. So no. But sis, get back behind the camera, sis. Come on up off this show. Especially if you're pregnant. It's definitely not going to be good for you if you are with child, or if you're going to try to get with child later on again. It's too much, sis. Chill out. Come on off of it. The next thing is, honey, they are talking about Mr. Carlos King in these YouTube streets and things, and the fact that he has a new, what they're calling a new show that's supposed to be coming out. And honey, they said it's supposed to be him going back and playing the old episodes, starting back at season 1, doing the old episodes and inviting guests on and talking about the episodes and stuff. All I want to say is, been there, done that. We see that already on YouTube. It's so many content creators, amazing content creators, that are going back and pulling these old episodes. Hell, I went back and looked at some and was thinking about doing some recaps of some of the old shit to remind people of how shit got started around these parts. I just feel like Carlos ran out of ideas. He ran out of ideas, and I feel like his ass, what we know is he be lurking in these YouTube streets, and he pulling from other people, and he has the way to put it on TV, because he has the OWN network, because apparently this show is supposed to be on OWN. So he be out here taking these ideas and running them to the damn, what's the name? Because it's a good idea, but it's not an organic idea. I don't think he thought of it. I definitely think he pulled it from some of the things he's seeing content creators doing on YouTube. But who these guests finna be? Huh? Who these guests finna be? Because I bet you the guest is going to be dependent upon the episode and what's going on the episode. And I'm going to tell you right now, we better not see Coleslaw make no damn appearance as no goddamn guest. Because I just feel like my spirituals is telling me, and my spidey senses is tingling and telling me that he been itching to talk to her. I don't know why I feel like that, but I feel like he been itching to talk to her, but he was never gonna be able to get her on the show because of Melody and different stuff. So I could just see him bringing her on as a guest, especially when it gets to that episode where she's talking to Martella on the telephone. Y'all remember that? When he was talking about, are you sure the baby mine? And she was on there like, don't play with me or whatever. Man, listen. Carlos King, don't do it. If you thinking about it, don't do it. You think people ain't fucking with you now? I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna put the nail in your own damn coffin if you do that now. Because if you do that, that's gonna be the point of no return. Don't do it. Just don't do it. That's all I'm saying. Don't do it. Um, he also, when he did his Monday night, because he's back doing his Monday night reviews too, child. And he was doing it for Potomac and something else. He was talking about how he had come across somebody that he was supposed to be into it with, honey. Or I don't even know if he was really into it with him, but it was some drama with somebody, and he, was pretty much saying that he talked to the person, and the person told him that some people had told him that he had been talking bad about them and blah blah blah, and that it was on the episode of the Messy Mondays that he does with Dr. Heavenly. And the person was like, but when they went back and looked, they saw that it really wasn't him talking about them, it was her, meaning Dr. Heavenly. And they apologized to him, and I'm like, now, what's being speculated allegedly is that it's Dr. Shanita. That Dr. Shanita said that somebody had slid in her DMs and said he was dogging her out on this thing or whatever, and almost alluding to the fan base again. And I just need them to stop alluding to this fan base. Like, please stop trying to mention the millimeter subliminally all the time. Like, give it a damn rest. Shit, like, they, it's too much. It's being drug. It's like, it's a fan base, but you not finna just keep on bringing this fan base up like they are really out here raising $1 million worth of hell every other day. Like, stop. Because what you can't do is talk about or subliminally mention the fan base, but then saying Melody's praises all in the same damn time, almost. Because you was doing that too. Talking about she the queen of Huntsville, because somebody asked him if him and Melody was good, and he was like, we're good. Yes, why wouldn't we be? She is everything. She is this, she is that. Well, she is. However, sir, we all know that there's been some trouble in paradise. So you might be sitting up there saying y'all good, but are y'all good? Do she think y'all good? Or are you just saying y'all good? Because at the end of the day, if y'all wasn't good, you wouldn't publicly come out and say it. And that's what we know. You never did even address the shit with Candy. And Candy, when she brought it up, she put a name to it and everything. You won't even address it. You've always said you won't address certain things publicly. So we don't expect you to address where you and Melody stand. But give it a rest on the fan base. If you ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna talk about one part of the situation, don't talk about the other. You can't, her fan base is a part of her. So if you bashing the fan base, you are bashing her. Period, point blank. And then apparently ain't no Scott spinoff. Ain't no Scott spinoff. Listen, it don't bother me one way or another. One way or another. I wouldn't have cared if it was one, and I don't care that it's not one. Because either way, it's going to go whichever way it's going to go. If it had been one, like I said previously, maybe that would allow Melody an opportunity to really, bring on some people she really wanted, or some brand new people that she didn't have ties to, that Martell didn't have ties to, and to really rebuild it in the image that she, wanted it in from the beginning. But I kind of felt like the Scotts wasn't finna be trying to have no damn show, because they don't want all they shit out there. They got they shit set up in a way to where they only pushing out certain shit. They ain't finna, let you do too much as it pertains to their marriages and what they got going on and what's gonna be out there on Front Street. I can't say that I'm mad at them. You know what I'm saying? Reality TV is a hard gig, and so if you can put limitations on what you finna put out to the public, shit, do that shit. And so if production or whoever is allowing them to have things in their contract to say, we not gonna talk about this, we not gonna put this out there, we not, do that shit. Because shit, I mean, you see what happens when every piece of your life is out there. So, whichever way it goes, I'm fine with it. I just hope that whatever happens and wherever the show lands after this season, that there's some type of balance there. I don't know if I don't know if Melody Cherie's gonna come back. Y'all already know who I feel like don't need to come back, and I guess we just gonna have to wait to see what happens on this December 2nd court date to see if he's gonna come back. Because the only thing I can think of why this man has requested a jury trial is that maybe this guilty conviction would be the thing on his record that makes it to where he cannot be on the show no more. That's the only thing I can think of. Like maybe it's some type of breach of contract or a breach of clause or something as far as his EP credit and things like that. So that's the only thing that I could think of that would make somebody want a jury trial when all they had was a $500 fine and a 30-day suspended sentence. Who appeals that? He had something to lose, and I feel like it has to do with the show. So we gonna see, honey, but like I said, that one needs to go. Okay, he definitely needs to go. So speaking of who needs to go, we saw the new cast, the new cast picture for the second half of the present season. I don't know why I always call it a new season. We not in no new season, are we? It's 8B or however the hell they do that shit. Child, listen. So I guess Stormy really quit. Because I know that the rumors been out there circulating. You know what I'm saying? The rumors been rumoring that she wasn't coming back. We saw the clip where her and Mel kind of do a back and forth on the girls' trip. And then she made that comment, say less or whatever. And so maybe that was it for her. Maybe after that she was like, fuck this shit, I'm done. And you know what I'm saying? If her and Courtney have went on and are moving to LA and moving on and moving up or whatever they doing, best of luck to them. Okay? Best of luck to them. Because I'm just saying, they wasn't in the cast picture. And, to me, that's kind of a telltale sign. But what's even more interesting is the Flexes ain't in there either. And I thought they was full-time castmates too. So are they still friends of? Did they get demoted? Or are they gone off the show? That's what we need to know, y'all. Who got the tea on that? Who know what's going on with the Flexes? Like, are they finna come back? Are they getting their own show? Because I've heard rumors about that too. That they may be getting their own show. But what they gonna talk about on this show? Because all we done got from them is that they give their older children money. The only drama we saw was the daughter from Chris's daughter with the ex-wife, and they pretty much, we didn't get nothing else about that. Now, unless they finna bring some more of that up in this second part of the season, that other stuff that they was giving us about these children and giving these grown children money, I don't want to see no more about that, because that's everybody's life. If you got a grown child, I feel like right now we all probably giving our grown children money and trying to help them stay afloat. I don't want to see no more of that. I don't want to see no more of that. Now, if y'all finna put Lexi back on there, in the whole situation with her and her mama and all of that, now I might be entertained by that. But I'm not entertained by, you know, I'm finna cut you off. I'm sick of y'all coming and asking us for money. Nope. That wasn't doing it for me. So if anybody know what's going on with them, or if they supposed to be coming back, or honey, got some tea on there, honey, drop down in them comments and let me know. Destiny's coming back, but like I said, what's the storyline gonna be? What's the storyline gonna be? Sonny Moses is need to be gone. Moses, we know, is gone. Sonny, you don't need to be on the show by yourself. So go ahead on, sis. Then that means Destiny got to go out here and try to come up with something, because she can't talk about the ex-husband. So I guess we just gonna have to see what she come up with from here, because the only thing she gave us was the whole Sonny and Moses dynamic. We didn't get too much of, about her or another, love interest or anything like that. What I hope don't happen again. Now, I hope Destiny don't get too messy and try to bring on coleslaw or somebody like that. Cause, child, that's another one of those, don't do it. Don't do it. I think even the people who see it for Destiny, you know what I'm saying, and don't really see it for Mel, they still don't want to see coleslaw. Like, don't nobody that I know of, that I talk to, want coleslaw on here talking about nothing, because I just feel like it sends the wrong message. It just sends the wrong message, and her story and what her and him was doing for all those years has made its rounds. And I don't think we want to hear nothing else about it. It is what it is. But I'm just hoping that don't nobody try to pull no damn rabbit out of no damn hat and somehow or another hold the back door open and try to slide her ass in for some type of fucked up ass storyline. Ooh. Because I listen, my nerves ain't gonna be able to handle that. Not one damn bit. Not one damn bit. It ain't gonna be able to handle it. Okay, and the last thing I want to talk about is this cast photo. Real quick, Marceau and Maurice is giving Crock in the Tubs 80s vibes, Miami Vice vibes. Like, what the fuck do y'all have on? Kimmy in this damn... I didn't like Kimmy's dress. I did not like Kimmy's dress. I'm sorry. I didn't like Kimmy's dress. Tisha and Mel, I did like their dress. I did like the leg action. Yeah, I was feeling their looks. And Martell, all he needed was that damn fur collar thing. I promised that fur collar thing from Color Purple, so he could look, not Color Purple, Lord have mercy, Coming to America, so he could look like the King of Zamunda or somebody, because what the fuck he got on? And he had that collar on. I was like, what is that, velvet? What is that? The fuck did Martell have on? The suit with no shirt, like. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is that the picture wasn't cohesive. It's like everybody didn't get the same memo, or it's like they went and pulled some pictures from different times and photoshopped that shit all together to put it against this background, much like YouTubers make thumbnails or shit and just pull some shit together and put that shit out there, because that shit didn't look like, it didn't have no theme, it didn't have no cohesiveness. Like, I was just, Child, I was like, they could have kept that. Just put the old picture out there. And if you got to take Stormy and Courtney, then take them off or whatever. And Nelly Chris, like, if you got to take some people off, then take them off. But what the hell was this picture y'all done threw out here? Whew, child, it wasn't giving what they think it was giving. But anywho, I think that's it. I think we caught up with everything. If I missed some, y'all let me know. I know y'all will drop down in these comments, honey, because y'all be cracking me up in these comments. Are y'all gonna be watching November 2nd? I think I'm gonna watch. I think I'm gonna watch mostly because I am now a content creator and I want to be able to bring the content. But I also want to see it in real time so that people can't be going back lying and trying to. Because this one thing about this show, you got to watch what they putting on the screen and then you got to watch what's not hitting the screen to really know what's going on. You can't just watch what they put on their TV and think you know what's going on with Love Mary Shuttlesville. No. Because the shit that happens or the happenings happen off the damn TV. It's on Instagram. It's on Facebook. It's on this and that. And so it's on YouTube. That's what you have to watch. And so, but I like to compare it. I have to see both. So that's why I'll be watching. But will y'all be watching? And if you're not, that's fine. But tiptoe back over here to my channel, and I'll keep you updated. If you ain't, you know what I'm saying. If you ain't gonna watch, tiptoe back over in here, and I'll keep you updated with what I see in the goings ons that I see out there on them Love and Marriage Huntsville streets. Because yeah, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It is definitely a lot. All right, y'all. That's all I got. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. If you've been came over here and checked me out a couple times, you're like, I don't know. Listen, I'm up and coming. I'm getting more comfortable in this space. I'm gonna start doing more live. So go on and subscribe and take this ride with me. I'm enjoying this journey. So come on with me and go through this journey with me. Drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're going to be watching come November 2nd or if you're just going to be tiptoeing over here and getting some content from me. Because either way, it works for me, honey. All right, y'all. I'll holla.